Hey, hello, and welcome to episode 4 of my Coffee Talk Let's Play. In the last episode, Hyde got a little spicy at Lua, who is still having this sort of I'm a succubus and I can't be in a marriage slash long-term relationship with an elf. Her boyfriend Bailey's, and just it was a lot of drama. It was spicy. But vampires and werewolves continue to be very attractive, so I'm curious how this day will play out. Let's just get into it. Hopefully I did this right this time. Last episode, I didn't save the game at the right point, and we had to kind of fast forward through some stuff, so hopefully this time that's not the case. Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait. Options. Hold on. Space. Load game? Why don't we... Where am I? When am I? Okay, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just start over. I wasn't ready. Oh, okay, so it worked this time, but I forgot what was happening and when. Okay, so Saturday, September 26th, 2020. We're ready for this. I'm ready. I wasn't ready for that. Oh my goodness. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Oh, too real. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Ooh, cats are the best creatures on Earth, and research has proven this. Also, a shout out to on the day as I'm recording this, it is my cat's birthday today. I'm recording this on May 12th, I believe, and my cat is now 10 years old. She's an adorable little torty gremlin, and she's great. Anyway, okay, we're gonna start the day. Happy birthday to my gremlin cat. Go to space. What? Oh. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. The usual earthling linguistic problem. I feel like I should try and do like sound effects for that or something. Like, I don't know. The usual earthling linguistic problem. You will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Oh, I love it. Thank you for buying the most expensive drink possible. Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. What? Wow. I have an interesting business structure. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. I love this. Anything? Anything. Anything. Okay, just anything. Let me give you something fancy since it's all apparently the same. Can I just, maybe I'll use this as a free time to discover new things. Okay. I haven't discovered a lot in the way of coffee. So why don't we do coffee? Is that cinnamon? Oh, that looks good. Coffee, cinnamon, and milk. We're gonna brew that shit, which has apparently become the like tagline of this let's play. Let's brew that shit. I'm curious what this will come out like. Is this a latte? Does this count as a latte? Guess it does. Oh, that has an interesting look. Cinnamon milk coffee. I'm gonna try a heart again. Hey, this actually looks like a heart this time. Yay. Okay, I'm not touching it. Serve it. That's a heart. Let's go. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. I don't know why I'm giving them this robotic voice, but I had fun doing it, so we're gonna keep doing it. Because the little beep boops that it does makes me think of like the TikTok, like auto, what am I trying to say? Text-to-speech? So I'm just going with that vibe. Okay, let us drink this. Sticking a finger. What is happening? Yes. Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir? Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. This is not what I was expecting. This is like a very entirely different vibe from the very real, like Hyde is trying to give Lua maybe a little too much tough love, and you know, sometimes honesty is a good policy, but being an asshole about it is not, is kind of like the moral of the last interaction. And then there's this. It's just, what is happening? Completely, totally different. Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. I'm sorry, I'm breaking character because I'm laughing too much. Oh, this is delightful. Usually, a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. I don't know if I said that word right, but that's what I'm going with. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.7%, 76%. I'm sorry, I can't do okay. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Oh my god, are you dragging me for my straws? Listen. Anyway. How do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthling's decision-making process. I see? I don't, but I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hand on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Barista Val is taking this in stride. Like, props to Barista Val. I would be asking so many questions. Where did you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female. No, not the female. Oh shit. And then read. Oh, so you came from a faraway place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission does not have to do our mission does not have anything to do with fruits because it's the date, like the food. Oh. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. That's English for you. I hate it. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. That is so accurate? Yes. There are many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. You heard it here. Earthlings suck at communicating. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Looking for these females to breed with. Not good. The shy ooh-woo, like, finger. That's so cute. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. What? Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. I don't understand. What is this? I never heard about... Wait. Are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. Oh no. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. Barista Bell is like, maybe I should charge extra for this. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. The word breed has been used way too many times in this interaction. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them? Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Is this like blushing? I think is like a little shy ooh-woo pulsing of like the space plate? Space plate? Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. Sorry. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go various recommended places according to our database, and this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places. Yes. Interesting. Should I be flattered? Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Oh my god. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? I think I'm giving Barista Val a deeper voice than I have in other episodes. It's always so hard to remember exactly what I chose to do with that. Cafe latte, please. Okay, hello, ma'am. I have seen you in this store before. Hold on, what's our Tomodachi say? Lua got more. Love that for us. Okay, what's a cafe latte? Coffee, milk, and milk. Yeah, brew that shit. The beeping noises are my favorite. They're very soothing. We're gonna do latte art. Not a heart this time. What do I want to do? No. Just, how do I reset? Uh, no. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, so the more, okay, okay. Hold on. I was trying to make a smiley face, but that didn't work. Let's just go with the heart. I think the heart, yeah. It actually like looks like a heart. That is notably a heart. Let's go. Serve that. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. I'm giving her kind of the same pitch as Gala. How is it? Good. I do like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. What is happening? Excuse us. Yes? Are you waiting for someone? No way. Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for sorry, I started laughing. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But is your name Urkai69? Urkai60. Oh my god. This is beautiful. At the writer, which I know is again always kind of, there's always a bittersweet element to when I praise the writing to this now, because unfortunately the writer did pass away recently, but beautiful, beautiful, brilliant. Oh my god. This is kind of ableist. Is this guy for real? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Urkai69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Urkai69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her. Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Go to a club or something. But we do not have any friends on Earth. Wait, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Myrtle is great. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. Baiting you, man. I'm bailing on you, not baiting you. Sorry, she's bailing on you, man. Oh, I read that too fast. What does that mean? It means there's a big chance she's not coming. My little fingers, that's so cute. I am sorry to be the one to break it to you. He's probably right, sir. Oh. Have you tried contacting her? We have. He read it according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure for sure. Why am I struggling with this today? I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are a pretty objective people, but somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before? Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed. Please stop saying breed. The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. I'm gonna charge you for a drink just because this has been a fascinating conversation with the words female and breed in them far too many times. I'm like just kind of rubbing my just like head in hands right now. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. We will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Val. Thank you for your time, Val. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Oh, God. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The, breeding. Norms. Although, you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Didn't catch your name. But that was fascinating. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. Hello, Miss Freya, the person with whom I ship Barista Bell the most. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friends, apparently. What kinds of friends? Laika the dog? I get this joke. A date from a dating app? Ah, you should have been here. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know. I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien? Alien. Like Englishman in New York alien or alien alien? Alien. Alien. Outer space. Probably. Or other dimensions. I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Life is never boring here. I like that we're just taking in stride, like all of us in stride, we're taking this character. I mean, their faceplate was spacey and glowing, so it's not like they could just lie about not being from Earth, but it's kind of, I'm kind of enjoying how we're just taking it at face value, like it's spacesuit value. I don't know, it's nice. Life is never boring here. Oh, that's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing in capital. The writing, which is how you always feel about your current manuscript for sure. Which again, yes, I have said this in every single episode of this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I am working on a queer mecha space opera novel and some short stories. And I'm feeling good about my writing. So that gets added into this. Hell yeah. With capital T and W, the writing. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? Nope. Too vulnerable. Drafting phase too early. It's not ready yet. He's just like, no. What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Oh, this is so real. So I have a very messy first draft that I write to myself, complete with like little bracket notes with like, if I can't find a word for something, I just put in brackets, figure this out later, do the research later, keep going, you got this. Or if I get stuck and I don't like a scene, like I'm bored by something, I'll just put in brackets, find a better transition for this, or fill in a scene that you want later, but keep going. It is not it's very not readable. But I am having a blast with it, and it feels like it's getting somewhere. And you have to have that messy first draft in order to make it a draft that is readable by other people, you know. So if you're a writer, this is your kind reminder to let yourself write those messy drafts. It's okay, people don't have to read it, but it is good enough. Keep going. Don't be afraid. It is good enough. And I'm gonna tell you, it is good enough. Barista Bella better say it is good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. See? It's just, I love it. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft, anyway. Come on, I know the drill. And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. All right. Let me get it out of my bag. Oh, she has it straight up on her. Okay. Be honest with your feedback. I will. If it's a whole novel, I'm not reading it right here now, though. Sorry for it. Now, will you hand it over? It's scary to give your stuff to other people for feedback. It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Oh, the trust here. This is so... I feel so seen as a writer right now. Oh my god. Now, let's see. How was it? Damn, we're a super fast reader. If we were able to read a whole novel draft right then and there. Let me read it at my own pace, okay? Oh, okay. Freya's like, I'm like, it's been 5 minutes. What's wrong? Is it that bad? Oh my god. Again, this is so real. Anytime. And so I write short stories a lot. I'm determined to get a short story into a literary magazine. There's a couple that I would love to be published in. And I'm of course determined to make that happen and, you know, be persistent in my submissions and stuff like that. So the long and short of all that is that I am constantly sending my friends like my short stories in various stages of the process, like, and they'll give me feedback, and it's always that first initial here's this rough draft, I think it's kind of solid, and the first feedback edits of like, well, this actually doesn't make sense, and this actually needs to be clarified, and this is really vague and I couldn't understand this, and not in like a mean way, but like in like a we're trying to help you get the vision in your head that we clearly see is trying to go on here like out properly. And it's such a this is the first thing you always think. It's just like, oh my god, is it that bad? Oh my gosh. And then you kind of have to take a breath and be like, no, you know, they're not being mean, and they're trying to help me get this to where I want it to be, and that what good feedback is all about. Main character. Oh, is the main character that badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. It's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. A prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met, because you're meant to be a villain for a player character. For the gamer. The player. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. Oh, they're squishing. Hello? Hello, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Here, please. I'm giving her, she feels like she's got a shy vibe. What would you like? Or maybe would you like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? Why do you have to go make it? She does actually kind of remind me of Avril Lavigne with the hair and the arm sleeves and stuff. So don't take this down at YouTube for me singing that off key. No DMCAs, please. But yeah, sure. Okay. Order something complicated. See what happens. You can order whatever you like, provided you're cool with me giving you whatever my ADHD thinks you ordered. As long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai, please. I don't know what that is, actually. Tea... Is this tea? Yeah. It's a tea with spices. The cinnamon? Is it just cinnamon? She said it was complicated. Hold on. I don't have... Myrtle is a programmer at Cosmic Studios. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay. That's not at all helpful to what I'm trying to do right now. I have no other teas discovered, so this is not good for me. Okay, well, I'm definitely getting this wrong. Sorry. Spices. Ginger is a spice. I think. Oh my god. I feel like so many people are gonna have opinions of this. I'm so sorry. Okay. Brew that shit. The best that I got. Please don't hate it. Oh damn, we like cut the ginger right then. Cinnamon ginger tea. That doesn't sound right. Let me start over. I got an achievement for that. Okay. Tea. Ginger. I think I've already done ginger tea. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't. Just sweating. Maybe milk? See what happens. No. I only have 3 more. Okay. It's tea. I don't know. No, this doesn't feel like it's gonna be right, but we'll find out. Cinnamon and honey. Screw that shit. Give up. No. Maybe? Milk and cinnamon? I'm sorry, I got really quiet. I'm like scared. Okay, not the right one. But I'll serve it. I'm sorry. Your drink is ready. This is absolutely not the right drink. Yes, miss? Nothing. You should give it a try first. As I thought. What did you think of it, miss? Sorry, I forgot you could hear me. The drink is... it's good. But it's not what I ordered. Oh my, that was my mistake. I'm so sorry I failed you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? Yes. Understood, miss. Huh? Where were we? The main character. The main character feels very you. You bet. If the reader knows me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally, and having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. That's fair. If you say so. Sorry. Hmm? Did you say something? Yes. So this character is just actually me. I say sorry for interrupting. I blush like this. I flail like this. Like this is this. If you want to know what like actual Val is like, me. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. Sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper, or nonfiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first, if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer. I want to be a fiction writer too. This is like all the writer validation right now. But conjuring words is hard. I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure, like you just did. Dang, Freya's right though. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Pardon me. My name is Aqua. Okay, Aqua is amazing. Let's go. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is Val. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. But yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know. Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. That kind of feels very researching, by the way. I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and board stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my, I forgot you're a journalist. I am so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't always have to worry so much about everything. So that's my anxiety. It's all right. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes. You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? Myrtle works in games. That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? Oh my god. Meet cute. Let's go. I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. Okay, yeah, this is so cool. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict, not Full Metal Panic or Full Metal Alchemist. And there's a couple other Full Metal things. Wait. The Metal Gear Solid type of deal? Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. Sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you work on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. You said that already, sweetie. You already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. No wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask for your business card or something? Oh, they're girlfriends now. I don't make the rules. Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email addresses if you want. Do you ever just want to be cute girls in a coffee shop late at night swapping email addresses? Let's go. Sorry, I'm very gay. This is delightful. Sure. Here's my email. Oh, look at her blushing. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is that the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because the game tells their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. Oh my god, okay, sorry. Don't get me started on. So very much my passion is like narrative in video games and the intersection of media and games, and how narrative in games is so unique because it's so interactive and you can tell different stories in very specific ways that, like, you know, Aqua just said, you can't really tell the same story in the same way in book format or movie format or even TV format or any of the other. Like, games just have such a specific and beautifully personal, interactive way about them. That is why I love visual novels like this. I love games in general, and that's partially why I'm so passionate about them. Let's Valve tangent for this Let's Play about how games are neat and narrative in games are awesome. Is awesome. Grammar is fine. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games, the type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first person to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. Okay, but that's actually kind of true. That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not quote-unquote gamers, and they're more accessible to play. Okay, let's just have a whole conversation about the state of gaming. Let's go. And accessibility should be very important always. But harder to perceive, that's true. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. They're girlfriends. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus together. Yes, and they're girlfriends. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. And thank you so much, Val. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. Take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Oh, the squishes are very squishy. So, yes, that was a nice talk. But you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kind of good. Ugh. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, that much is true, but I've been a regular for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Ugh. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Okay, but like you should be kind in your feedback. And kind doesn't necessarily mean sugarcoating. Kind means be honest and always say things that you like as much as you didn't like. And, you know, you shouldn't just rip someone's draft apart just for honesty. Don't be Hyde, basically. Don't just be brutally honest just because. That never helps anything. Black lemon, a perfect if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. Okay, this is the next day. I think I'm gonna stop here, because this whole day was a solid 45 minutes long, and I'm trying to keep these under an hour. So I think each episode might just be a day in the game, and we'll do it that way. That way it oh, no. Main menu. Um That way, it doesn't overwhelm me. I actually just recently had to reduce my stream times down to just Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern because I'm having some chronic pain flare-up issues, and I'm really having to reduce my everything down. My stress levels have been too high. That's starting to make all my chronic stuff flare up worse. So the long and short of all that is just work smarter, not harder. And things will be a little less frequent and slower and maybe shorter, but I'm still making content. I'm still doing this stuff. I love this Let's Play. Playing this game for y'all has been wonderful. And if you watched this, if you watch these episodes and you like them, you find it charming, funny, silly, just soothing, I appreciate it. It means a lot right now. I've been really kind of having a hard time, pain-wise, and so it means a lot if you listen to these, you watch these. And it's just been fun to kind of practice voices and stuff. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. I'll see y'all next episode, maybe in a week or two. And we'll maybe just start the day over, like just reset the day so we don't just look at a surprise space person like this one. That was kind of funny. But yeah, you can follow me on Ko-fi and Patreon, and I will say that my Patreon and the Ko-fi, but the Patreon specifically is new. It also has a short story on it. I'm pulling a Freya. I'm putting my work out there. I'm trying my best. So if you'd like to read my work, you now can for $1. That's my little writing pitch. Okay, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm very much like Aqua. I'm very shy. So thank you for all of this, whatever this is. I should go. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Until next time.